decided I was ready to start my family, like most people, I thought it would be a relatively straightforward process. Little did I know it would take 3 years, endless medical procedures, and a whole lot of tears and heartache to finally have our wonderful daughter, Augusta. During this time, I took a step back from my career, thinking time away from a stressful job would help. I very quickly realized that that wasn't the case for me. I'm someone who's always enjoyed work, and in particular working in a team environment towards a common goal. Although I knew I wanted and needed to get back to work, I honestly couldn't reconcile how I was going to give a new role my all while also navigating all the appointments and medical procedures that go along with fertility treatments. Additionally, how could I be open with an employer about my situation when success meant an impending maternity leave? As someone who had removed their wedding ring for interviews in the past after being asked a few times point blank when I would be having children during the interview process, being open with a potential employer about my situation seemed like complete career suicide. During my job hunt, I reached out to Jody Becker, EllisDon's Chief Strategy Officer and Head of Infrastructure Services and Technology, for some career advice. As it turned out, Jody and Joey Como were looking for someone to join EllisDon to take on a business development role in relation to the US market. I'm so glad I did. They listened, agreed that the flexibility I was asking for was doable, but most importantly, showed a great deal of empathy. I distinctly remember Jody remarking that at any point, any one of us can get hit with a personal circumstance that requires more flexibility at work. I can't tell you the sense of relief I felt. 7 months after joining EllisDon, I finally got pregnant with my daughter. And I truly believe that being able to focus on work while also being provided the flexibility I needed was a huge catalyst in getting pregnant. The reality is, I believe women are strong and will always find a way to power through and figure things out. So the advice I have is for leaders. Flexibility is important. During those early months at EllisDon, I didn't actually take any additional time off, but I was able to schedule my holiday days to align with my treatments, move them around without seeming flaky if I needed to, and I shifted my work days to start and end later than normal to accommodate early morning appointments. It made my life much less stressful than it otherwise might have been. The other message I would have is around the importance of ensuring a leadership team that really truly can show empathy to their team members. One of the best ways to do this, of course, is by having a diverse leadership team. However, it also helps if leaders open the kimono and share some of the challenges they have gone through, as well as their own vulnerabilities. Infertility hits 1 in 6 couples. Hearing stories not only from female leaders in the infrastructure space, but also men on how they navigated their struggles in starting a family made me feel less alone and as though I could share my experience. We often put on a brave face at work, but the reality is we are all people with lives and struggles outside of work. Creating an environment where there is empathy and flexibility is so important, especially for women who often are taking on significant responsibilities outside of their work life.